Hello, Pedro here from Helpmaton. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Helpmaton product. So Helpmaton is a workspace-based agent hosting platform. Here you can see a summary of the recent charges and spendings of the agents I have. Um, a bit more about that later. Now let's see the workspaces. I'm going to show you the time cloud workspace that I have. So basically, you can have many agents first. So Workspace has agents as documents that the agents can use as knowledge. I'll show you more. You can upload documents. You can also have notification channels. In this case, we have a Discord notification channel that the agents can use, but you can also add other types of channels. You can also add email connection so that users can send emails. And you can also, I don't have any here, but you can also have connected tools. So you can add, Slack, Google Drive, Gmail, Google Calendar, Notion, Linear, Intercom, Shopify. But you can also add the custom MCPs here if you want to, so that your agents can use those. You can also bring your own provider key if you want to have a specific use a specific account for your LLMs, specific provider for your LLMs. You can also observe the credit balance and put some more credits for you to spend on Helpmaton. And you can also define spending limits like monthly, daily, and weekly, I believe. Yes, weekly. So yeah, you can also add a weekly here in this case. Spending limit. You can observe the usage of the agents in the workspace over time, the aggregate usage, message sent, and money spent on different things and providers and models breakdown. You can also talk to a meta assistant, so the workspace assistant. We can ask them things and ask them to configure your workspace accordingly. So let's see an agent now. So let's see an example of an agent. What is an agent? An agent is a provider, a model, and a set of instructions and that you can define to help your model behave as you want, as you wish. You can also test the agent. So you can interact with the agent as if you were a customer of the agent. You can also have AI to configure your agent. So it's a meta agent that you can ask to configure things accordingly. You can see the recent conversations you've had, inspect them, see what tools were called and what were the results of those tool calls, etc. I think I have, I can also see the delegations here. I don't know if I have a delegation example here. Probably not. No, I don't. But you can see the delegations. If an agent delegates to another agent, you can see the sub-agent behavior here. You also have evaluations, so you can have judges that evaluate the results of the conversations of your agent. And it has a model and a prompt and a sampling rate. You can observe throughout time the score, the scores that were given to the conversations. And you also, more importantly, you can use these evaluations to improve your agent. So you can select a bunch of conversations if you want, and then you can prompt AI to give you a suggestion of changes to the agent's prompt. All right, so the agent can also have memory records. So memories have different grades, like working or daily or weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly summaries. So they have the raw conversations, if you want, or you can also, besides the raw conversations, you can also summarize the conversations. So you can use memory extraction to summarize the conversations with the prompt. And by doing this, you also insert into the memory records the summarized content and also insert into the knowledge graph. So you have knowledge graph here. It's not ready populated for this agent, but you can augment the agent's knowledge and using the memory extraction tool. And you can also then expose a memory search tool for your agent to inquire about these memories, these more recent memories. If you don't want the agent to use the tool, you can also automatically inject the knowledge. If you enable knowledge injection, do this, then you can inject from memories or inject from the documents you have at the workspace level for knowledge. And you can also select the number of, select a model and the number of snippets to add. You can also do re-ranking. So you select a model and the model will do the re-ranking for you. So basically select a bunch of the available snippets to reduce them to the amount that you want and order them by importance before the conversations are prompted, before each conversation, basically. All right, so you have a document search tool if you want to give that to your agent, and some internal tools like email tool, web search tool, web fetch tool, advanced search, image generation, and also client-side tools if you want to implement your own client. So you can also have connected tools here. I don't have any in this workspace, but here you can enable certain tools for this agent. You can also configure delegation. So an agent can delegate into another agent, so can enable this here, and it will expose a tool that can allow the agent to delegate either synchronously or asynchronously. And there are some advanced parameters you can configure or leave. I'll leave the defaults. And how do you interact with these agents? So first, you can have schedules. So you can invoke these agents on a schedule. You can define, daily, hourly, monthly, weekly, or with a custom schedule if you want, and give them the agent instructions to be executed on that schedule. You can also embed an embeddable widget in your website, so you can create a widget key, and customize it, and then generate the embedded code that contains your settings and some of your options and tool calls, client-side tool calls also. You can also implement your own client if you want. So there is a protocol that can expose for your agent at one endpoint and implements the AI SDK protocol. You can also invoke it through a webhook, which is a very simple webhook that accepts text. So I advise you to keep that webhook key a secret. And also you can create bots from your agents, like you can create a Slack bot or a Discord bot and converse with your agent like that. So there is a bunch of things in control. So there is the spending limits you can define, much like the workspace level. And now you can observe the usage statistics, how the agent has been used so far, what are the spendings, and some statistics that you can see throughout time. And yeah, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.